Good morning. Stated that I would do live one more time. I would go live one more time. And let's see what we're doing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to share just a few tips with you, some information with you. As you can see already, the title is What's Important. What's important? What's important? So, I'm going to just go ahead on and just put it out here. So Luke chapter 10, verse 41. We're in a conversation actually in the house of Mary and Martha, and the disciples are present. And as they are present, they have lots of conversation. There's lots of movement going on in the building, in the room, in the area, the dining area, in the living area. And Mary and Martha are well, one is sitting and one is working, and one is sitting at the feet of Jesus. And Jesus is giving forth information, and Mary is taking care of business in the house. Martha is crying and upset because she's looking and her sister is sitting there at the feet of Jesus, taking in all this good information, and she's trying to get the plates ready. She's trying to plate up hors d'oeuvres and everything else to entertain and to be hospitable while Jesus is there and their house. This is a great event. As I stated this earlier in this morning's video, you can see where Jesus is. All of the time, Jesus has a crowd. There's always people that are following him. People are following him because they want something, they want to be healed, they're trying to either trick him, they're trying to get information, they're trying to get questions answered, they're trying to get deliverance. There's always a crowd of people, and sometimes in the crowd we will see that there are some good people in the crowd, and there are oftentimes people that are not for you in the crowd. You've watched my other video pressing, I'm talking about that, people cheering on the left and people cheering on the right. But the point I'm getting at is, as he was in the house, the sister sitting at his feet, and she's taking in all of the important information. The other sister goes over to Jesus and says, "Please tell my sister to get up and help me because I am in here. I'm sweating, it's hot, it's frustrated." Those of you that cook know that there comes a time when you're in the kitchen and you're getting right in that kitchen. You're getting these meals set, you're getting the spices rolling. You're in your vein of cooking, and as you're cooking, you don't want very many distractions. And a lot of times the cook doesn't eat. The cook is the one that is mainly getting the food ready. So we're sampling as we're cooking, as you're making sure it's not too salty. You're making sure the spice is just right in there. But there's someone like a sous chef. Somebody needs to be in there chopping those onions or placing those onions in that dish at the right time. Or somebody needs to be there making sure that as you're plating it, the dessert looks right, that we have enough spoons. Somebody needs to be there to make sure we have enough knives. We need to make sure that we have enough bowls, we have enough dessert, that we have enough plates counted out. What if somebody else extra comes over? So this is why, of course, in the kitchen there are usually times a sous chef. The sous chef is in there to assist to make sure everything runs like it should work, like a machine. Everything should flow. And as they're looking for things to flow, the sister goes over and she says to Jesus, "Tell her to get in this kitchen and help me. Tell her that I've lost my curls. My curls have dropped because I'm in here, I'm cooking, I'm getting this stuff ready." And she's sitting here looking at you. She's sitting here, sitting at your feet. She's sitting here listening to you and not listening to me. And what I need her to do is I need her to get herself in this kitchen and off this floor and help me. And Jesus says, these things are not the important things. What you're talking about is not what's important. What she's doing is what is important. And so when we look at that right there, we look and see and we say to ourselves, well, really, what was really important? This person is trying to make sure that there's enough food for Jesus, that there's enough plates for Jesus, that Jesus has enough of what he wants. What Jesus is saying, those things that are deemed important to us are not important. When I say that important to him, he is concerned about the things that concern us. But at that time with the food, he was saying, this is far more than food. This is more than food because she's going to need this a little later on. She's going to need this to share this. And actually, this message is going to bless somebody in 2019, 2018, whenever it will be that you watch this video. Somebody is going to need this information right now, that it is okay. There are times that it is okay for you to stop serving right now and to hear the word of God. Many times we see that there are functions and so forth that are happening in churches, or functions and things that are happening and for anniversary services and so forth. And if we have not prepared, then we see that there are people that are missing the message. Yes, they're missing the message because they're plating food. They're missing the message because they're cutting cakes. They're missing the message because somebody has to go run out and get ice. Or they're missing the message because somebody has to go set the table. And here's the thing: if we prepare for these things beforehand, we will find that we're not missing the message. And do you need ice? Yes, but there was a great possibility that we needed the ice yesterday. So this means that we have to get our list and our things in order so that when it's time for the word of God to come forth, when Jesus is in your house, in your church house, or in your home, if you're having services in your home, when he's there, you're not missing, you're not distracted, because we deem sometimes things to be more important than what God is saying at the time, when that is the key to the answers that we need. That is the resolution and the solution to the problems that we have, or the problems that we're facing. That's the answer that we're waiting for, we're looking for, and we never get it. Why? Because we're distracted by the things that we are deeming as important. That's important. So I wanted to come in. I said I was going to go live. I did try it twice last night, and it wasn't so successful. And I'm kept my word. I did it, and just wanted to put these nuggets out here really quickly. I don't know if anybody's in here, and you know what? The point of the matter is this: if you are here, I can't see your comments. I don't know if somebody needs to let me know how to do that, but I can't see your comments. But I just wanted to, just come in and share that with you, the important things that you're going throughout your day today. Focus on those things that are important. Are you hearing his voice? Is he speaking to you? Probably out of 100, he's speaking to you, like, seriously, 100. And we hear, sometimes we hear 75%. Sometimes we don't even hear that, because we have other distractions and other things that are going on. But he's always speaking to us. He's always listening to us, and he's very concerned about those things that concern us. And then the other thing is too, he was also trying to let the sisters know the viewpoint of things. When you're going through some things and you're stressed all the way out, and I'm laughing because one sister was stressed all the way out about the food. The other sister was like, I don't care. We could have chicken nuggets. I don't care. We could have cheese and dip. I don't care. We can give Jesus a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We can let me get what I need to get right now. Let me get that word right now. And I don't know if you have ever been at that spot where you've been so desperate. And there's another thing too. Been so desperate that you wanted to hear the word of God that everything else really wasn't important. Or if you've been this way, I've been here too. This actually happened on last week. I was so thirsty, and I wanted juice, so I drank some juice. But I was still so thirsty, and I had some hot tea, so I drank the hot tea. And I was still so thirsty. And the point of me getting at is I wasn't okay, my thirst wasn't quenched until I got water. And that's what I needed. I needed the water. And so the point I'm getting at is, a lot of times we fill ourselves with other things. We place other things in these spots, and think that they're going to quench, they're going to satisfy, they're going to make you happy, or they're going to make you content, they're going to make you able to, go ahead and thrive in another area. And it's not. That's just taking up space. So the juice and the tea that I drank were not what I needed. I needed the water. And so I filled that space with other stuff, but I still wasn't happy. I still wasn't good. And so that's what happened with the two sisters. One was filling her space, her void, her area, You know, that was a custom. And that is customs. That's how we do in our homes. When you come to our homes, or you come to our functions or what have you, we're going to be hospitable. And that's what you do. You want to be hospitable. You want to make sure that your guests are taken care of. I'll shoot another video. I'll have another video of something else I'll share with you with that. Just point out some little things to you. But I did want to just come in live as I stated that I would, and share this nugget with you of the things that are deemed as important. There were two sisters. There was a house full of people, but of all the people that were in the house, Jesus said what she's doing right now is the most important. And so, as usually, I ask you, are you doing what's most important? Are you focusing your attention over to Jesus? Or are you focusing your attention onto things? I want you to think about it, comment, like, subscribe, tell everyone you know, and we will see you next time. Selah.